Hi, welcome to Scrubs and Savings. My name is Mia. I'm a 20-year-old nursing student documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. Today we're going to be going over my 2024 financial goals and the progress that I've made towards them. I know that it's May and it's a little late to set my financial goals, even though I set them in January, but I'd love to go over them here on this channel because I want to see my progress and see if I have to make any tweaks or changes to them. I had 4 main financial goals this year. My first goal was to make $1,000 in extra income, so that would be any income outside of my W-2 jobs. My second goal was to make $15,000 in net income. My third goal was to max out my Roth IRA, and my fourth and final goal was to invest $5,000 into my brokerage account. So we're gonna head on over to my spreadsheet to track my progress. Welcome to my spreadsheet. We're going to go through each of the goals and see what progress I had made from January through April. So for extra income, in January, I made $30.94 in cash back, $49.85 from interest from my high yield savings accounts, and $14 in clothing resale, for a total of $94.79, and that put me at 9.48% of the way to my goal. So for February, I made $2.87 in cash back, $25.97 in interest, for a total of $28.84, putting me at 12.36% of the way to my goal. In March, I made 60 cents in cash back, $24.23 in interest, for a total of $24.83, putting me 14.85% of the way to my goal. Lastly, in April, I made $2.68 in cash back, $26.11 in interest, and $573 from my government tax refunds, for a total of $601.79, putting me 75.03% of the way to my goal. Moving on to my net income goal, in January I made $969.89 from my job at the doctor's office, $277.20 from my job at my school, $0 from my hospital job as I'm starting this month, $280 from my allowance that my parents gives me, and $94.79 from my extra income, for a total of $1,621.88, which put me at 10.81% towards my goal. In February, I made $422.88 from my doctor's office job, $742.54 from my job at school, $310 from my parents, and $26.46 from my extra income, putting me at 20.83% of the way to my goal. In March, I made $105.72 from my doctor's office job, $540.03 from my job at my school, $280 from my parents' allowance, and $24.83 from my extra income, for a total of $950.58, putting me at 27.16% of the way to my goal. And lastly, in April, I made $734.32 from my doctor's office job, $637.70 from my job at my school, $280 from my parents' allowance, and $601.79 in extra income, for a total of $2,253.81. And that put me 42.19% of the way to my goal of $15,000. Next up is my Roth IRA. This one's interesting because I realized that I had a lot of money sitting in cash that I did not need at the end of 2023, so I decided to put the total maximum amount that I could contribute in my Roth IRA in January for a total of $7,000. Once I realized I could do that, I actually changed my brokerage account goal from $5,000 to $10,000. So for my brokerage account, in January, I contributed $2,938.72 towards my new goal of $10,000. Again, I realized that I had extra cash lying around that I did not need, so I put $2,938 towards my brokerage account. In February, I put $500 towards my brokerage account, which put me 34.39% of the way to my goal. In March, I also put $500 towards my goal, which put me at 39.39% of the way towards my goal. Lastly, in April, I put $1,050 towards my goal, which put me at 49.89% of the way there. But I have a little caveat for this goal. I may be able to contribute to my new job's 403B, so I may have to change my brokerage account goal back to $5,000, but I will update you guys on that, and we will adjust the goal and the progress in one of my next videos. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you did, I'm really excited about my goals and the progress that I have made towards them. I will continue to update you guys on these goals during my monthly finance reviews. If you enjoyed watching this video, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to my channel. It would be really appreciated. Thank you for watching.